the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, have you guys had time to look at the adjustments? And do you have any questions?
Nope, there's two of them.
Oh, well, that's easy. And then we need a minutes approval. Do I have a motion to accept the meeting minutes from December the 11th? Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. Mr. Commonwealth is here.
Okay. Thank you. Stand from here if that's okay. I'll give you, we've got a pay application that's approved. I'll give you guys kind of an update on where things are with the current projects going on and the other things that are kind of in the works now. So we'll start with the wastewater treatment plant Division A project that's under construction right now. I have pay application number 15 for your consideration. This will basically bring us to 90% completion dollars and cents standpoint. They have got quite a bit done actually in the last couple months out there. It's part of the change order that was approved I think last month with them. We talked about some equipment delays that were going to prevent them from actually starting everything up on time. They have gotten most everything in, but there is one pump. There's actually a couple of pumps, but there's one particular pump. It's called a mixing pump that goes. There's one for both of the tanks that go in out there. They just found out in December that there's an issue at the manufacturer, and it's not going to be here till April. And it was supposed to be here in December. So that's going to push back startup and everything on the actual tanks themselves. They're still doing as much of the plumbing work and installation of all the other equipment, site grading, testing out things, testing out circuitry, but we can't run everything until we get those pumps in. So we haven't changed the schedule to reflect that. I'm waiting on an update from them, and I've asked for more supportive documentation associated with that. I don't know if they're going to have a time period where they stop work and come back and finish up what comes in. Because it's been pushed back like that. So we'll flush all that out with them on Monday at the progress meeting. But they have been putting forth quite a bit of effort to get things wrapped up out there. It does look really, really good. So that's all coming along. Pretty nice that they've basically done what they are doing, what they can do with what they have.
So are we almost ready to hook on to our long-term loan?
Yeah, as far as the financing goes, so we're far enough along now that RD will let you go ahead and close with them and can pay off. You've got a fund anticipation note, basically an interim loan that it doesn't mature till September. The only thing with
Right.
that. So even if we pay it off now, we're still going to get charged the interest all the way through September. So
Nice.
yeah, that's one thing we just need to we need to think about in there. But you are accruing interest on that loan.
Okay.
There is a balance.
Okay.
But yes, RD has said, you're far enough along now that you can go ahead and pay that off if
Okay.
you want to. I think we just need to verify if we need to and check.
Yeah.
Make sure it's
See which one better suits us.
yes, yeah. And if SRF's requiring us to pay it off before we go into Division B, then we
Right.
So that's kind of where that stands. But yeah, so that's good. So we're there with that. And then Division B is advertised. That's going to be all the collection system work and everything necessary to get the wastewater out to the plant. It first advertised, I guess, in the paper probably yesterday. We got it up for purchase on our website. It's all purchased through our website now. And there's already 3 bid holders. So it just came up today. So there's 3, and they're contractors. They're all contractors.
Nice.
So there's already 3 contractors. We'll have a pre-bid meeting on January 20th at 9:00. That'll be here. You guys do not have to attend, but you're more than welcome to. Essentially what that is to answer any questions that contractors may have about the.
Okay.
And then the opening will be at the regular council meeting, February 12th, I think, 5 p.m.
Yes, February
So
12th.
they will be allowed to bring in bids
Okay.
right up to that time. Be here for this, so.
Very good.
So, we'll go ahead then and, present the application number 15 for your consideration with the Brock Temple for Division A. Covers work from November 26th of 2025 through December 25th of 2025. It is for $1,688,505.30. 1,688,505.3. And as I said, this brings us to about 90% of the cost of the project.
All right. Do I have a motion to send that to council?
Yes.
Do I have a
Motion.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Quick update on water, also actively working on your lead service line replacement project. We've got a $2 million grant to do. The work, the actual project itself is primarily going to be investigation of the service line. Service line, that means from the main to the house, essentially. We basically are we're going to review our draft plans internally tomorrow. The areas that we're going to focus on investigating. I know my team's met with Don and Eric about where we think hotspots are,
Yeah.
make sure we want to look at. So we're going to go through all that tomorrow. There is a component of outreach to the homeowners because technically the service line from the water meter to the house is on private property. So we'll need to get some permissions from them in order to investigate that and see what that material is. That is all paid for by the grant, so it's definitely to their benefit. Allow us to do that. And then if it is a material that needs to be replaced, that's paid for by the project.
Okay.
Money out for the home.
We are getting a lot of questions.
Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
Next month will probably be big for outreach. The more we know we can get on, the more definitive we can be in the bid package that goes out, the better our pricing will be. If we still have unknowns, we'll have to put some of that responsibility on the contractor to verify. We'll work with them to verify if we can get access to the
Okay.
homeowner side of the line.
Okay.
So basically, the water main generally out of the street, the line from the main to the meter belongs to the city. We've got to go check that out. The meter to the house, generally the homeowners. That's the one that we need to get permission to check.
And we're going to replace that if it is
If
left.
it's bad,
We just won't replace what's in the house.
correct.
Okay. I've been telling the right thing.
Absolutely. So that'll come quick because we have to bid that in March.
Okay.
So I have to advertise in March. Again, it's funding driven deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I think April 16th is when we told them we were going to open.
Okay.
So we'll have some discussions with SRF to firm those dates up. But yeah, we've got to get a lot done. Short.
Yeah. Okay, good. Does anybody have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you all.
Chief Hall is going to show up next meeting and talk about the garage door. Is 55 years old and the mechanisms to open it. And so they're, have gotten it quoted out to get a new garage door opener. We're not going to replace the garage door yet because it's heavy and it seems to still be working. But we've gotten cars stuck in there. So we need to do something. And he gave us 3 quotes. And the first quote was for the material is $977.20. Taxes $868.40, labor $784, and lift is $100. And then it goes to quote B and quote C. David is going to come in here and he wants to use the heavy duty trolley operator. We can't get that out. Instead of a lighter weight one so that it will last a little bit longer. And so he wants us to actually suggest quote B. I'll let you guys look at that. Those are the 3 quote. So, and that's the one that's right in the middle. So it's not the cheapest and it's not the most expensive. And so if you want to, we can have a motion to send that to council. They actually have the money in their, what fund is that?
Community Foundation donation.
Okay, so they actually have the money in one of their funds.
Motion.
Okay,
Second.
okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And then next he's gonna be, well, here he is. Do you want to tell them about the guns? I talked to him about the garage door opener. I talked about the garage door opener, so.
We're gonna send that to council.
What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, it's 55 years old, so
Yeah,
I mean, we've changed belts on it, rollers, hinges, and he come in today and said,
Pronounced it.
"There ain't nobody do for this." See, we can't even get no parts for it. I said, "Well, all righty." But no, we're looking at possibly purchasing 5 rifles. The ones we have now, I actually got 2 guys that's carrying their own. And I've got 1, 2. I'm sure they're Vietnam era M16s we got from the military. 3 of them, they've got some issues. 1 of them, if we tried to trade it in, they wouldn't take it. They said it's junk. I had no paperwork on when they was even purchased. So I know in 2008, when I left here to go to sheriff's department, it had to be after 2008. So I have money in a community foundation fund or a police. What do we call that?
It's,
Law enforcement.
it's the Police Community Foundation donation.
I'll get that right. It's not budgeted money, it's in a fund, and I have enough money to purchase them, light them out, put sights on them, and that way we're all uniformed. Every one of the guys got the exact same weapon, same as the sheriff's department. They got the exact same weapons, so anything ever happens, something serious, we can interchange anything as far as magazines and stuff. So
What caliber? Huh?
for 223s. Yeah, they're small SBR rifles. They're nice guns. We get them at a decent price. We get them at the same price as the county got them at. So I think they're around 8. I'm gonna ask for 7,500. That's kind of a little bit high, but that way, if anything, anything we need, as far as like, we got the sling, we're gonna get, that's including for the slings, optics, and the lights on the weapons, extra magazines. So that's kind of where we're at. Like I said, the ones we got now, like I said, I got 2 guys that's carrying their own weapons, and something would happen, they're gonna lose their weapons because, for evidence and stuff, and they don't want to be left without one, with this day and age what we're living in.
do I have a motion to send that to council?
Make a motion.
Do I have a second?
Yeah.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
All righty.
Tomorrow is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Oh,
So, we've been outside taking pictures so that we can post it. So if you see any officers tomorrow, make sure you thank them.
And she texted me last night, let me know tomorrow was, I didn't even know. I was thinking it was in the summertime.
I was gonna do it as a surprise, but I couldn't find any pictures. There wasn't one picture with all of them in it, so,
Through the year.
yeah. Every picture I found had an officer that doesn't work here any longer,
Right.
so I went, this isn't working. Okay, so I think that's about all I have for you guys. Is it cornbread time?
yeah, I'll make a motion.
Cornbread and Bill.
Do I have a second? All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
All right, good job.